Begin standing with the silk behind you and your hands in prayer. Take a deep breath. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, grab a hold of the fabric, push the silk out towards the sides, flex your hands. Inhale, lift up onto your heels, look up. Exhale, forward fold, slide your hands down, tuck your chin, bring your chest towards your thighs and your nose towards your shins. Inhale, find a flat back, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Once again, inhale, lift up, flat back, slide your hands up to silk a few inches, roll your shoulders forward and down, bend into your knees, drop your butt towards your heels, around the spine and tuck the chin, coming into a shoulder stretch. With your next inhale, go ahead, extend your legs. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time, pressing your arms out on the way up. Once again, flexing into the hands, opening the chest, lifting the heels, looking up. Now with your next exhale, coming back to neutral position, place the fabric back behind you. Inhale your arms up, wrap them around a few times. Bring your feet together. And then start to take rotations around, circles around with your hips. Keep your hips heavy. Arms stay strong and continue to keep pulling your shoulders down the back. Take a few rotations one way and then reverse and take a few rotations the other way. This should feel like a nice warm up on the lower back, into the spine. Once you feel balanced in each direction, come back through center. Unwrap the arms. Take your right knee up towards the body and start to draw figure eights with the right leg, doing an internal external rotation through the hip. Keep the body standing tall, keep your core engaged, navel pulling back and in towards the spine. Extend your right leg forward, pulse it up a few times. Keep the right leg locked and engaged. Extend the right leg straight back, arms forward, slide your hands down until they meet, interlace your fingers around the silk. Extend the right leg straight back, and then we'll do a few pulses. So inhale, extending the leg, exhale, tucking the right leg behind, taking a few curtsy squats. As you do this, keep your arms extended, move slow. And then take the top of the right foot towards the ground, the knee towards the ground. Take the left leg back to meet it. Releasing the interlace of your fingers. Inhale, look up, pull down the silk. Exhale, go ahead, round your spine, press the fabric forward, draw your chin to your chest. Repeat that a few times. Inhale, pull down, tilt the tailbone up, look up. Exhale, round the spine, push the fabric forward, tuck your chin. This can be a nice warm up for the spine, nice massage. Roll your spine up. Cross your ankles, roll over your feet, open your legs wide into a straddle position, pull down the fabric, lift your hips up so you can adjust your hips directly under your plumb line. Once again, interlace the fingers, press the fabric forward, extend the spine. You're coming into a hip and groin stretch. And start to swing the upper body side to side. Finding center. Squeeze your legs together. Slide your hands up as high as you can get them. Lean back, rotate elbow creases back towards your face. Press your hips high up towards the sky. Legs are straight. So pull up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Start to walk back. Bring yourself all the way back up to a standing position. And then once again, come underneath your plumb line. Take the fabric up past your head, behind you, hook to your mid-back. And then go ahead, lower down into a chair pose. Feet are about hip distance, pelvis reaching down towards the ground. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Begin to lean back, creating a little back bend, opening the spine. Coming back to neutral. And then extend your arms up over your head and begin to sway side to side. Incorporating some arm movements. When you swing right, drop the right arm down. When you swing left, drop the left arm down. Adding a little side bend with the swing. Coming back through center, full extension in the body, reach long, and then coming back to your chair pose. Take a big step back with your right foot, finding a lunge position, Vinyasa. Back leg is straight and strong. Press your back heel forward, deep bend into the front knee. Start to extend the body back. Palms connect over the head. Full extension in the arms. Take a breath. Come back to the silk. Stretch your hips off towards the side, coming into side skier. Both legs straight. Continuously keep pressing that back heel forward. Back to that lunge position, bending into the front knee. Drop the back knee down. Top of the back foot comes down. Step the front foot back. Shift forward into an airplane pose. Full body extension. Bend the right knee. Start to pulse that right leg up and down. Bring the right leg out to the side. Up and down a few times. And take it straight back. Grab a hold of the silk. Stand all the way up. Pull the right knee into the chest. And then step the right foot down. Push out with your arms. Look up. Exhale, find a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Lengthen the spine. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Tuck the chin on your way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Slide those hands up a few inches. Roll your shoulders forward and down. Drop your butt down towards your heels. Coming into a shoulder stretch. Extend your legs. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Pushing the silk out on your way up. Inhale, look up. On your exhale, bring the fabric back behind you. Wrap up your arms. Feet together. Pulling taffy. Taking those hips once again in rotation, circling all the way around. Try to get deep into your hips, massaging the lower back. Take it around a few times. And then reverse your direction. Coming back through center into a standing position. Unwrap the arms. Push the silk out to the side. This time working into the left leg. Figure eights. Internal rotation, external rotation through the hip. Just starting to warm up that hip joint. Bring the knee into the chest. Extend the leg forward, pulse it up a few times. Keep the leg active and engaged. Keep drawing the navel back and in towards the spine. Extend the legs straight back, arms forward, slide your hands down, interlace your fingers. And then do a few of those tucks. So extend the left leg back, and then exhale, bend the knee, tuck it behind your standing leg, repeat. Curtsy squats. Take that left leg down towards the ground. Take the right leg back to meet it. Moving into undulations now. Inhale, scooping forward, exhale, taking it back. Inhale, forward, up, back, Roll through the spine, drop the hips towards the heels. Continue a few times. Inhale, forward, up, back, roll through, forward, up, back. This time, go ahead, hold, finding a back bend, camel pose. Continuously keep pressing your hips up towards the sky. Drop the head back. A few breaths. And then drop your hips down towards your heels. Crossing the ankles, rolling over the feet. So bring your feet bottoms together out in front of you. Pull down the silk. Adjust your hips more forward, finding Baddha Konasana. Interlacing your fingers, pressing the silk forward. Continuously keep pressing your knees down. And start to swing the upper body side to side. Keep the spine long. Core is engaged. Find center. Roll it up. Slide your arms up higher so you have a full extension in your arms. Plant your feet about hip distance. Press and lift your hips high up towards the sky. Finding a back bend, dropping the head back. Legs are really strong. Hips pressing high. And then a few times you're going to take your hips up and down, just tapping the hips to the mat, hips high. Lift up and hold. Start to walk back, taking yourself all the way up to a standing position. And then just taking a few steps forward so you're directly underneath your plumb line. Take the fabric up past your head, bring it behind your back, just below your shoulder blades, and then have a seat, lowering down to chair pose. Interlace your fingers behind your head, take a back bend. Use your hands for support, so there's no stress in the neck as you extend back. Come back to a neutral position. Full extension the arms, full extension the body. Turn your toes out, swinging side to side. Incorporating the arm movements. When you swing right, drop the right arm down. When you swing left, drop the left arm down. Finding center, full body stretch. Come back to your chair pose. Take a big step back with your left foot. Find a long distance in the legs, Undulations. Take a full extension back. Palms connect over your head. Keep your legs active. Keep pressing your back heel forward. Taking side skier off to the side, opening the hip flexors on that left side. Coming back through center, dropping the back knee down, stepping the front foot back, arms out to the side, moving into airplane pose. Bending the back leg, flexing the foot, pulsing the foot up and down. Building a little heat in the body. Now extend the leg, open up the hip, bring the leg out to the side, pulsing up and down a few times. Taking the leg back, grabbing a hold of the silk, standing all the way up. Pull the left knee in towards the chest, and then step it down. Bring the fabric out in front of you, grabbing a hold of the silk about hip distance, fingers in front, pushing the fabric as low as you can get on your body, ideally to the tops of the thighs. Take a few steps forward. Push your weight into the silk. Slide your hands up, thumbs inside, fingers outside, and then take your feet away from the ground. Find a swing. Keep your gaze up. Open up your shoulders, open up your chest. Bend your knees. And we'll take a swing. So when you swing back, extend your legs. When you swing forward, squeeze them together. So swimming. Forward and back. Keep your knees bent. Take your toes towards your head, flying bow. Then on your forward swing, connect your feet to the ground. Extend your arms up, look up, keep your heels up, and on your exhale, forward fold, cross your arms over your chest, tuck your chin. Inhale, rising up. So doing some back extensions here. Exhale, folding forward, crossing your arms, tucking the chin. Inhale, lifting up, using the strength of your back. Exhale, folding forward. Keep your legs engaged as you do this. Keep your core pulling in. Taking your hands down towards the ground, walking your feet back, finding a pike position in the legs. Full extension in the arms, spread the fingers wide. Squeeze your legs together, relax the head. Feel the traction in the hips and the lower back. Begin to create washers here, so swinging your legs around in full circles. So extending them as you go back, banging the knees towards the chest as you come forward. So you end up creating a full circle around. Do that a few times. And back through center. Crochet your right leg around the fabric and then extend it straight up towards the sky. Inhale, press your body back. Keep your legs straight and strong. Exhale, shift forward, shoulder strike over your wrist. Tuck your hips, draw your left knee in towards your chest, and hold here. Try to balance. Keep hugging the left knee in. Keep your right leg straight and strong. Gaze in between the thumbs. Keep pushing down with your arms. Release. Uncrochet your right leg. And begin those washers the other direction, creating that full rotation around. When the feet go towards the back wall, extend them. When the feet come forward, bend the knees. This is going to be a nice massage for the hip flexors. And then coming back through center. Crochet the left leg around this time, hooking the foot, sliding the leg high. Full extension in the arms, full extension in the body. On your next exhale, shift forward, shoulders over the wrist, tuck the tailbone, bend the right knee, pull it in towards the chest, find your balance. Hold here, gaze in between the thumbs, navel pulling in. And then gently release, uncrochet the left leg, coming back to your starting position. Begin to release your arms from the ground, playing around with your balance. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Stretch your hands away from those hips. You can either keep a pike, a straight leg position in the legs, or you can bend your knees, take your heels to your butt. Think about pulling your chest towards your thighs towards your chest. Lengthening the spine, opening up the shoulders. Release your hands, place your hands back down towards the ground. Connect your feet to the ground, step your feet forward a few times. And then as you're ready, very slowly, begin to bring yourself up. Head should always be the last thing to come up. Go ahead, take a step back, grabbing the fabric about shoulder distance. Open your feet the distance of the mat. Turn your toes out. Just take a gentle side stretch side to side. So you're going to bend the right knee, stretch your hands to the right. Come through center, bend the left knee, stretch your hands towards the left. Make sure as you do this, the palms are facing down. Nice long spine. And just taking side to side a few times. Coming back through center. Roll it up. And step the feet together. Connect your right leg into the fabric. The fabric should be underneath the right ankle. Hands on the hips, square your hips off towards the front. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale, go ahead, stretch forward. Continuously keep stretching your fingers forward, your hips back. Gaze forward. Feel the stretch into the hamstrings on that right leg. Take a few breaths. Find your balance. And then inhale, reach up. Grab the silk as high as you can. Pivot the left toes forward. Start to shift forward. Lowering those hips down. Coming into a standing splits. Shifting back, creating a little swing. Squeeze your left leg in towards your right. And then stepping that left foot down, take the right leg out to the side and back behind you. Flex your foot as it comes back. Grabbing a hold of the silk, leaning back, keeping the right foot flexed. Take your hips down towards the ground. Feel a stretch into the right knee and into the quad on the right side. You can drop your head back if that feels comfortable. Looking forward, shifting forward. Reach your arms up, take them out towards the side, coming into a lunge, bend into the left knee, the right leg goes straight back. Find your balance. Take your hands onto your thigh, bend the right knee, drop your hips even lower. Hands come down towards the ground. Another splits, walk your hands back a little bit. Try to extend both legs as much as you can. Bring your chest towards your thigh, your nose towards your shin. Take a bend back into that front leg. Toe heel the left foot off to the left a little bit. Place the hand on the knee. Find a little twist. So the right knee is bent here. Left knee is bent. Look over that left shoulder. Unwind. Inhale, coming back to that lunge. Arms out and up. Bend the right knee, pull it in. Grab a hold of the silk back behind you. Find dancer pose, pulling on the fabric. Elbows pulling towards one another. Both legs are straight and strong. Try to really extend that right leg up towards the sky. Actively pulling with your hands, pressing with your foot. Coming back, adjusting your grip so your palms are facing out. Release that bottom leg. Go for a little swing. So here the right leg is straight. The left knee is bent. Building a little bit of arm and hand strength. Place that left foot back down. Bring the right leg back around in front of you. Grab a hold of the silk as high as you can. Go for a little swing. Take your left foot in. Release your right foot out. So we're just simply switching sides. Hands on the hips, square off those hips. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, reach forward. Hips back, chest towards the thighs. Inhale, rise up. Grab a hold of the silk. Pivot the right toes forward. Lift the heels. Stretch forward. Shifting your weight back. Go for a little swing. And then stepping your right foot down, bringing the left leg off towards the side and back behind you, flexing your foot as you bring it around. Grabbing your 2 ropes and then shifting back, dropping your weight back and down. So you're coming into a knee and quad stretch on that back leg. Shifting your weight back over onto the right leg. Take your arms out, bend into the right knee, left leg is pressing back straight. Take your hands onto your thigh, bend into both knees, drop the hips down. And then hands come completely down to the ground, extend both legs, shift your hips back. Finding a split stretch. Good. Adjust the right foot off to the right a little bit, both knees bent. Place your right hand on the knee. Find a little twist, opening up that right hip. Look past that right shoulder. Unwind. Working your way back up. Grab a hold of the silk. Second round, dancer pose. It's a push-pull, so you're pulling with your hands, pushing with your foot. Keep your gaze up and forward. Gently release. Slide your hands up, grabbing hold on the silk. Your left leg is straight, right knee bends, find a little swing. And then taking your foot back down, unwinding, bring the leg back in front of you. Grab onto the silk, go for a little swing, stepping both feet in, hooking at your knees, and then sliding it all the way up to your hips so you can find a seat. Squeeze your knees together, your toes together, your navel in. Take your arms out to the side. Create space between your shoulders and the silk and find your balance. Thank you guys so much for watching. Namaste.